YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, back in Total War Attila, with the legend that was West Rome. Actually, it's the legend of what if West Rome hadn't gotten killed. Well, right now it's the legend of what if West Rome hadn't gotten killed, but instead the Eastern Romans are getting killed. And, I mean, it's not over yet. As you all saw, you know, I've met a fair share of challenges over the last couple of turns, and we very well could get killed. I hope not. I don't think so. Oh, remember, though, that hopefully this episode we're going to get to witness the death of Mr. I'm Not So Loyal Saturninius Pulvillus. I hate that guy's name. It really just does not flow. I don't like it. Anyway, he's going down. He is definitely going down. I'm going to make sure those Quadians don't put to sea, because if they do, they will get rammed to death. And I do mean death. Alright, so we need to keep things going and end this turn. That's right where I was at. We have more armies training, which we will complete over the next little while. The Abdonians have nowhere to go. They will die eventually. Oh, I need to keep that navy training over at Brigantium. So, and we need to also check for fleets that may be headed our way. Those Saxons also need to die. I'll be taking Sextus to take care of that just as soon as we've cleared out that Geat army that's in the mountains. The Geats want a peace treaty. They're offering me money, but I'm going to say no, because I want to kill that army of theirs, and then I'll let them ask for a peace treaty and give me money. But I want that army dead, because they will just walk around and backstab me one way or the other. Or I could have just taken their money and then turned around and backstabbed them. So, no. No, don't need a war against the Huns. I'm quite good, actually. Thanks. You all are on your own. You got the Theodosian Wall. I suggest you use it. Ah, good. So, the death of Mr. Pulvillus here. Let's take care of this death. No longer will his influence and unloyalty be known amongst those of the Empire. And this is... I'm giving him a fair and honorable death here. It's actually not honorable whatsoever. I'm totally going to get him killed, and it's hilarious. But he'll die with a few of these other guys, which I don't know why I'm killing them, just because I can. Yeah, we better bring him down off the hill, too, because it'll be more dramatic. Alright, men. You have been chosen to make sure that this man does his duty to the Emperor, which is to kill himself. He's been commanded by the Emperor to make it so.
The enemy has reinforcements.
Holy crap. That's a hill right there. Well, doesn't bother me. Pulvillus, up the hill.
The enemy has been spotted.
The rest of you all, feel free to just go ahead and withdraw from the battlefield. This is Pulvillus and his job alone. Get some fast forward action on these guys here. Let's see. As soon as they get close enough to the enemy army, we'll take it out of fast forward. Oh, no time to rest. Keep running up the hill.
Advance and speed.
All right. So
Protect him.
There's Pulvillus right there under the small shield in the center, I believe. No, that's the standard bearer. Pulvillus is the one right there next to him with the cape on. So... let's see if he dies again. Oh, he just got the crap kicked out of him. He's laying on the ground right there. Let's go off that view there and see if we can zoom in and find him. He's right here with the cape on. I'm pretty sure that's him. So we'll watch him. See what happens to him. Be disloyal to Patchy, will you? Gain too much influence. His unit's getting absolutely clobbered. Cower behind your shield. Go ahead and cower. Let your men die around you. Look at it. They've kind of got him surrounded pretty nicely there. After having gotten initially beaten back. Oh no, we're...
Shameful display.
What? I want to continue the battle. Whatever. Pulvillus got away alive, but you know he'll get chased. He'll meet his unfortunate end here. I was actually gonna now if they chase us, all these units are gonna die, so we'll just get them all throttled. But I thought it appropriate that we just leave him. Now he's pinned up against the lake there too. Come on, chase him. What are you waiting on? Really? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. All right, so let's fight this battle. We're going to watch him die in combat. And only after he's dead will I throw in the other troops, because we're going to make sure that good and well he dies here. I don't know how in the world. He must have been one guy who was quick on his feet to get away from that last one to outrun that whole horde. Maybe he used that downhill advantage to get away quicker. All right. You kind of got off easy last time. Let's go, buddy. Nothing but headlong into the enemy. He's like, this feels familiar.
Don't stand a chance. The enemy outnumbers us.
That's a good point. We don't stand a chance. How do you like those odds? They sound great to me. Let's see. I want to charge. Yeah, we'll just charge straight ahead. I don't know if it's so much of an ambush, really, but let's see if we can get into it with those hurlers. Again, here's our general right there. Nope, they're going to pull back, so go for the levy. There he is right there. So here's my general. Come on, someone kill him. Just stab him. Patchy commands you to stab him. There we go.
Enemy forces have struck up. The men are losing faith.
Well, maybe that wasn't him. Yeah, never mind, it was. It says our general had fallen. Good, good. Now, my goal becomes to kill as many of these Marcoman troops as we can, and I want to take my Equites Prima Gallia and just smash into these axemen, and I'm pretty sure that we can get a pretty fair number of kills. Shield defense, block chance, 50% charge speed. Yeah, I want to open it up and do a big wide charge here. Those axes are trying to brace for this. You can brace all you want. That heavy cavalry is going to make itself felt. Now they are going to die, but I mean I'm going to get a considerable number of kills on the charge just due to the heavy mass. So these Equites Prima Gallia are going to take as many of those axe warband with them as they can, actually even routing that whole unit. Let's turn around and get another charge. We got another Prima Gallia unit over here. Let's get away. I want to get some more of those axes. Again, just to make the Marcomans feel a little bit of this here. I'm going to skirmish a little bit with those Maori and Equites. These axes are ripe for the destruction. Got 112 kills on that one. Should get at least that many kills here, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, we racked up a lot of kills here. I'm going to get far more than that, actually. These axes are open for another charge. Want to stay away from the spears, though. There we go. We're going to get another great charge there. This Prima Gallia over here has racked up 109 kills. 113. How much we get on this one? 168. That's brilliant. I'm just going to be a big fat nuisance here with these Maori and Equites and just unload all my javelins on these spearmen before charging. What do we get here? 173. Not bad. Not bad. Where's the enemy general? He's over there, and he's looking a little exposed.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
132 kills. Not bad. Let's go see if we can kill the enemy general. I doubt it. Alright, just kind of having a little fun here now just because I can. We're going to kill those hurlers because they got singled out. So the hurlers are going to get killed. Where's the enemy general get to? It's like he's trying to get away from me here. Yeah, he's way back here. Oh, the enemy general's kind of singled out now. I don't think we can kill him, but I want to charge him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the rapid advance just so we can get around these units quicker. There we go. Enemy general is somewhere over here. My guys are going to be very tired now, which certainly won't help them from a combat perspective. Where are you at? I know you're over here. There he is. Well, he is trying really hard to avoid me. Not going to get a ton of kills here, but if we were just to get lucky and kill the Germanic noble, that would be hilarious. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll at least give him a good scaring. Over 200 kills. So we managed to kill, like, what, 500 some odd men out of the Marcoman army before my guys succumbed. So we'll take that. And we got our traitorous general killed. Oh, Saturninius, or whatever. You've got too many syllables in your name. We're going to call you Too Many Syllables. That was his name. He'll be remembered. Actually, he won't, because he had too many syllables in his name, and Eric can barely pronounce anything as it is. But it was nice knowing him. Actually, it really wasn't. I think Patchy's Fist might actually survive. That's hilarious. That was quite the long way around to flee. Watch the Marcomans just be like, I don't know why you went around the whole lake, but hey, whatever, we're going to come give you a visit. So be it. Alright, so one traitorous general out of the way, so that ought to help in the sense that we just took a whole bunch of influence points away from the other factions. That guy had plenty of it. I wish the Swabians would be at war with these guys. The Quadians want a peace treaty. No. Nope. I will kill you. Mark my words, Quadians. Mark my words. I will find you, and I will kill you. The Quadians will die when I raise their last settlement to the ground. That's pretty much how that one's going to go. They've crossed me too many times. Okay, so where did these guys come? Oh, it's Solana. Yeah, I really don't care about this one. Being attacked by Dacia. So, yeah, whatever. You can have it back. Don't get too comfortable, though. I'm going to raise a bunch of armies. I don't know exactly what to do about Greece. Taking it back is going to be rough because there's hordes and enemies absolutely everywhere. It's not particularly fertile. So what to do with it is going to be kind of an interesting question. I mean, eventually I need to own it, but as we're going to have like a ton of climate change and everything else headed our way, it's going to become questionable as to whether that's a good idea. So we need to just regain some... we just need to regain some influence with our faction leader. We're going to seek a wife here. And let's see, we can go ahead and... This guy we can assign as a military count as well. Okay. I think we're good in terms of family. There's a few of these other guys that are... generals. This guy's a governor, so eventually we may have to go ahead and get rid of him. Lucius Marcellus, the man amongst the walking dead, who will soon be dead himself. Let's go ahead and do some more retraining in this navy before I forget. There we go. So one turn we'll get all those done. That fleet will be ready to move back. We need to attack the Geats. They're going to flee, but we should be able to catch them on this turn and destroy them.
March.
And then this army can move to help deal with the Saxons, along with Sextus. I really don't want to fight this battle against the Geats. It's just going to be more of the same. So it's going to be decisive victory, and we will chase them down and destroy them. Actually, Sextus will take care of them because they moved into his territory. And we'll finish off the Geats, and then I'm going to head north with these troops.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, what is this right here? Is it, it's like swamp or something? Take attrition there.
Make haste, men.
Yeah, I'm going to head over that way, head through Swabian lands. I do want the extra replenishment, and then Sextus, if you don't mind being a gentleman, and putting these Geats out of their misery. Alright. I suppose that's the last time you'll come marauding through my province. I don't actually have to suppose. I'm quite certain that it's the last time you're going to come marauding through my province. And yes, I'm going to go north here through Lugdunum. And we'll first... Basically, I'll probably subjugate these Gauls, because I don't feel like retaking these provinces at the moment. I'm going to be kind of selective about which provinces I take, as I try and whittle down my enemies. I don't want to expand too much and make it easier for the Huns to pick at, like, weak borders. So let's see. Infiltrate. Ruin stores. That's what we're going to go with. Could come in handy eventually. This army just needs cavalry now. So if we just step across here, let's go ahead and recruit some units. So definitely want the Prima Gallia. And these Contari are about to turn into Cataphractari soon enough. So I will go ahead and recruit them. So we'll be up to 20 out of 20 there. I don't see any huge threats around, so I'm actually... Well, actually, we can get integrity like that. This might be enough to turn these guys around. It is. So that's good. Let's take a look and see if the Geats want a peace treaty now that we've beaten them back rather thoroughly. That'll at least keep them off my back for a little while.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
Peace treaty, counter offer. Can I not? I can't demand money for it. Is there some reason? Okay. Oh, we can add an offer. Alright, so demand payment. What do you got? Okay, apparently more. Okay, so somewhere in between the two. Still high. Can I get 15? Can we make it 15, folks? 15. 1,500. I'll even throw in a sham wow. Alright. So we got peace and money out of the Geats. Let's say that worked out. I don't know why the Franks canceled their trade agreement with me.
Let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek.
You have no stomach at all. Not least when I get done with you. Alright. So, we got our training going there. We do need to raise up another army here in Italy. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So, the question is, who do we want to raise the army with? Let's just take a look-see here. Got these guys as governors, and that's good. We've got pretty much all these guys at work here. Some are generals, a couple are governors. Guess we just have to go with one of these guys. Marksman, fighter. Okay, we'll just go with one of them. But we got to raise up the troops here. We've got fighter +1 for melee recruits. Let's just get this guy raise army. I meant to reinstate a legacy actually, but whatever. We'll live. Let's go ahead and start recruiting in our Armigeri. Get our forces built back up. And then in terms of this navy, let's actually take these 2 units and merge. And then just disband that one because it's going to take too long to recruit. Got some of the larger ships. Get a couple more ramming ships. A couple more artillery. Let's actually just go with the artillery. There we go. So I want to make sure that fleet is plenty strong, like really good at wiping out any enemy attempts to come after me. This army needs to continue to train. Okay, so we get more Armigeri. Carthage is stable for now. It's in good shape. Again, we have money to spend. And Rome is about to have more public order. How are we set for food there? We're about to lose 50 of that. But we will be at pretty solid public order. Let's see, that gives us an extra 15 food. That's not much. But being in pretty good shape with public order about to increase again. We can increase public order again there. So let's do that. This will give us the biggest bang for the buck on food. And then let's see about upgrading the last 2 town centers and the sheep flocks. Wealth from industry, just not that much wealth. Let's go ahead and upgrade one of the sheep flocks. Actually, let's upgrade both the sheep flocks because it's relatively inexpensive.
At your command.
So we got our guys recruiting, got guys recruiting there. This army is ready to go. Marcomans just have too many axes for my liking for me to go up there and try and fortify. Those are going to be interesting to take out. I'm going to need 2 stacks at a time in order to do that properly, so I need to wait until those stacks are ready rather than getting hasty. So certainly not any need to get hasty at this point. Food is kind of scarce in this province, so let's fix that. Okay. Think that we are pretty much ready for another turn in. Let's just see what happens here. Integrity is low, but stable. So let's, you know what, if we go ahead and just decimate it, they'll retrain, and we should be good. I thought the Visigoths were going to come attack me right after I decimated. That was going to make me pretty mad. Okay, the Saxons are moving south, so good. We have an army moving to meet them. I wonder if we can find like a bridge battle or something. That would be a great place to take care of the Saxons. Swabians moving a little bit back towards their own lands. They have plenty of armies back in their own lands. They're just not using them to any good effect against the Saxons.
Christ weeps when men battle fruitlessly.
Oh, don't try and bring me into that. I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, now the Marcomans want a piece of my fortress, and they may well get it, because this place is absolutely terrible to defend against what they have here. They may successfully finally destroy Argentoratum. We'll actually leave this one for the next episode. Well, I mean, that's the problem with this. I'm sitting here trying to think the best way to handle this. There really is no good way to handle this battle. Let me think. So they outnumber me in infantry by insane numbers. My only chance of beating that back would be cavalry, or to be able to throw my javelins. With that many axes, though, they are just going to wreck all over me very, very quickly. You know what? I'll try it. On the next one, I'll see if I can come up with something creative, like maybe using some of those beat-up spear units as a meat shield while we sit back and just unleash all the volleys of javelins. We'll do what we can to give these Marcomans as much trouble as we can. I'm not going to just give them Argentoritum, because this has been such a fortress for me, and now I have to stand by that. So, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you in the next episode.